the piece after I talk about it. This is Grieg's Arietta. This is a musical gem. It's from the lyric pieces, and Grieg wrote actually 10 volumes of lyric pieces, and they have anywhere from 6 movements, and a few of them have 8. 2 have 8, one has 7, but for the most part 6. And this was one of his favorite forms of composition, is the smaller art form. And I am so grateful to him that he wrote these. They're just treasures. Now what I'd like to show you with the chart that I made for this one, this is a rather unconventional layout of the material, and I did it for a very explicit reason. If you look at the beginning of this first line, we have 8 measures, and then we have 4 that just seem to be hanging by themselves. Even open-ended measure, partially closed here, partially open here. And then we have another 6 measures here, and then we have the same idea of the 4 plus 1 single closing measure. Now working backwards with our closing measure, I've never seen this before in a piece. He has given the directive of 5 fermatas. It's linger, linger, double linger, and linger. So that already gives you a little clue as to what this piece is about. This piece is going so deeply introspective into the most tender regions of our hearts and feelings. Grieg was about 20 years old when he wrote this piece, and he was deeply in love with the woman he eventually married, Nina, and this is pure love. I tell my students, some of the younger students who haven't had a lot of life experience, what moved you so far in your life where you felt such incredible love and tenderness? Was it your pet? Maybe your little kitten? We all have some memory, some association that will give us access to how to play this piece with the utmost tender reverence. The sections here are fantasy elements. You're letting your mind go. Let me start right here at that second system. Look what he does. How unconventional. How unusual. Listen to that harmony. And then he repeats it down a step. Hold it. And then with one rhapsodic flourish, repeat the first 4 measures. Now here is the second time. You can see that they line up exactly. This is how I'm going to start, or my musical switch actually diverges. The last time I'm going to jump to this position. Bass line here, and notice that these have 2 stems. We've got the bass line with the downward stem with the D flat down to F. What a wonderful segue, and then up. That's a 4. 5, and cadence on the 1. That's a gorgeous bass line. Now he has the soprano. That's built around a chromatic descending line. Grieg really chose these carefully he said that he wanted to elevate the Norwegian folk song, he's from Norway, to a really high level, and he carefully chose the inner working harmony. The chords that he picks here are very carefully chosen, and also the use of chromaticism. That's a big part of this, and that's what gives it that poignancy. That's what makes us just intuitively melt and linger on this. And notice in the middle line, I have 16th notes going from left to right. Very beautiful writing, and all together. Take that last flourish we had right here and end the piece. So you can play this piece your entire life. This would be probably a piece that I will be playing when I'm 90 and loving it more and more every time I play it. I'll just tell you one important association that I have with this piece, which I've only recently learned myself. My husband and I have recently become grandparents, and I am flooded with a new sense of love and exultation about this new little creature that's come into our lives, this exquisite little girl. And that's what this piece means for me, something so absolutely precious and priceless. So I hope you enjoy working on it, and that it takes you into places where really not much else can take you. Thank you.